Hey, what's going on, Leos? Butch here. I'm going to do your February read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to use a Spellcaster Tarot. All that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Leos? Come on, for the Leos. February 2023. What's going on for Leos? All right, Leos. So the first thing I see coming up for you in February is I feel like you're gonna have some options. You may already have one in front of you, but I feel like there's more to come. And with these options, it's a very, it varies. I feel like you're going to be getting some attention. Now, we're going to have to be very careful here. And the reason I say that is because I feel like there is one person in particular coming in that I feel like we really got to keep our eyes open for. Now, with this person, the first thing that I see with this person is I feel like it starts more with more of a flirtatious energy. We have that Knight of Wands, that Sag, that flirty Sag. And I feel like with this person, I feel like what they want and how they approach you kind of conflict. I feel like it comes more of a flirtatious energy, and seemingly like they only want one thing from you. But that's just the beginning. I feel like this person, you grab this person's attention, and from the very beginning, this person knew exactly what they wanted. And it's not just a physical thing. It starts that way because that's their initial urge. That's the initial start to this. They see you, they wanted you, you had their attention. But I feel like what they want from you is a lot deeper than what first comes out. Now, with this person, I'm seeing, very confident, very honest. This is the two ways I describe this person in the beginning. I feel like this person, they don't let things, they don't have that that filter. When they think something, they say it. When they feel something, they say it. It's not about thinking about it. It just comes out. Now, I feel like that's the effect that you have on this person. Not to say they weren't honest before, but I feel like with you, they're very confident in what they want. And when it comes out very confident because that's how they feel when they're around you. This person sees you. They felt something real from the very beginning. We have the Lover's card. I feel like there's a very deep connection with this person. And not only do we have the Lover's card, but, we have the Two of Cups as well. And that's what I mean by when I said that this is much deeper than it first appears. It's that iceberg type energy. It looks big, it feels big from what you can see, but what you can't see is huge. I know there's so many people out there going to take that the wrong way, but all the power to you. We're adults. Now, with this person, the biggest thing that I see with this person that really, really even excites me, I get excited for reads. I mean, I don't know what other tarot readers do, but me, when I see a good read, I get excited. Because this is why I do what I do. I want people to find that person they're meant to find. I don't want people to have regrets. But the first thing I see with this person is I feel like this urge come over you when you're around this person as well, for the walls to come down with no defense, no defensive energy. And I feel like that's going to be the first sign to you that this is something much different than anything you're used to. Because I feel like sometimes when we meet people, we kind of put our guard up. But with this person, it's almost like they have some kind of special power, if we say, to break through those walls instantly. This person makes you feel a certain way that I feel like it's almost like you can't even put your walls up with this person. It's a very different reaction. And in life, it's like that. If you ever, I was big into chemistry when I was in school. Like, not chemistry, like physical chemistry, but like actual, science chemistry. And the thing is, when you mix two different chemicals together, you get different reactions than if you mix another certain chemical. And that's what this energy is all about. It's about bringing in a new energy that I don't feel like you've ever had in your life. And what it does is it causes a different reaction. I feel like with this person, the biggest thing that I see is I feel like almost feeling like there's no fear when you're around this person. When we're around people, sometimes we feel like we have to protect ourselves. We have to protect our power. But with this person, it's almost like we get, we feel stronger with them. We feel more empowered. We don't feel like we have to hide ourselves from them. We don't feel like we have to protect ourselves from them. And that's the biggest thing that I get from this person, is how they make you feel. It's not so much about how they feel, it's how they make you feel. Releasing that anxiety that comes with first meeting someone. When we first meet people, we have that anxiety, feeling like, what are we going to get ourselves into? But with this person, it just comes naturally. There's no resistance. Like I said, they're very honest, very to the point. This person, when they appreciate something about you, you'll know. When they want something from you, you'll know. There's no games. There's no hidden agenda. There's no, there's no bullshit. This person just wants to be there. They want to build you up. They want to build themselves up. They want to create something special. And this person is, there's very nurturing energy because this person wants to build a foundation. I feel a very confident, very mature energy with this person. It's like they've been down all those bullshit roads and they know what they don't want, and now they know what they want. They want to build that foundation and they will nurture it because that's what's important to them. They want to build something important. This person will show up. They will put in the work. And like I said, when you do something, it doesn't go unnoticed with this person. When you want something, it doesn't fall short. This person's going to put a lot of work in because they see the benefit. And a lot of people, you might have met people back in your past life that, they put in the work to get what they wanted. And when they didn't want anything else, or, they got to a point where they really had nothing else to give. They kind of just ghosted you. And that's the difference between this person. This person, they're never stopped moving forward. They're never stopped working, because they're always building, always trying to move forward and build the best future for you and them. And like I said, this person knows exactly what they want. And it's a huge difference between knowing it was someone that doesn't really know what they want and someone that does. It's like they have the you got to kind of think of it as building something without the manual. Some people do that. They don't know what the next step is. But then there's some people that follow a manual and they get better results because they have something that they're following. They have a goal in mind. This person is exactly the type of person I feel like you've been waiting for. This person, like I said, they will build you up because they want to build the both of you up. This person will appreciate you because they know. This person is very intuitive. I see a lot of balance. And like I said, with that three of wands, that ship that you've been waiting for has finally come in. And I feel like very quickly you'll know you're exactly where you need to be. Sometimes we meet people that don't appreciate us, or people that try to break us down because they can't live up to us. So the only other option is to break us down. That's not this person. I see new love. I see an emotional fulfillment. Not only is this person passionate and fiery, but they're also very emotionally mature. I feel you getting all those cups filled up. I feel like it's been a long time since you had anybody that genuinely seemed like they were there for you, that they genuinely appreciated you. Sometimes we get with people and they want to change us. This person doesn't want to change you. They weren't attracted to you. They weren't attracted to you for what you could become. They're attracted to you for what you are. I see this moving very quickly, but don't be alarmed by that. Very quick moving energy, but I feel like it's very, a lot of forward movement and a lot of quick forward movement. But like I said, I feel like there's no fear there, because I feel like all along the way, you feel nurtured, you feel embraced, you feel part of something much bigger than yourself. And like I said, this person is very mature emotionally, very nurturing, but also, like I said, they can be fiery, they can be passionate, but doesn't mean, just because there's passion, just because there's a lot of passion, doesn't mean there can't be love. A lot of people get that confused. They feel like if you have a great, passionate, spontaneous energy around you, that it's like it's like one of those candles that it burns strong until it burns out. But it doesn't have to be that way. I don't see the fire going anywhere. I only see it getting bigger. And I feel like there's a lot of sexual energy that's going to, you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. But at the end of the day, the biggest difference between this person and other people is because at the end of the day, there's that emotional connection that keeps you together. I see a very long and promising connection here. We also have the family card as well. I see a very big future with you, with you and them, and a bond that I feel like only gets stronger over time, because it's built it starts from a very unique place. Like I said, I feel like there is other connections that are going to be around you, or even you might already have one around you now, but this person coming in, pay very close attention, because I feel like this person is going to have a lot of things that you're going to want to hear. I see a lot of happiness, this person putting in a lot of work. What they want from you isn't obtainable in a week or a month or a year even. I feel like this is a lifelong goal. Sometimes we get with people and we just feel excited for the future. Sometimes we get with people and we can't think about the future because we're so so engaged in the moment. We could be having troubles or with someone dealing with issues, and we can never really find that happiness because we're too busy trying to sort through the bullshit. But with this person, we're living for today, tomorrow, and I mean, I don't see an end to this. I see a very, very serious relationship coming from this. Very intense, physically and emotionally. And that fire keeps burning bright. Now with this person, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's one of those things. Sometimes I feel like we get tested. The universe throws multiple people at us, and one of them is the right option. It's like the game show where they give you 3 doors and you got to pick a door. I always felt like the first door you thought of was the first door you should go through. Because sometimes when we think too much about something, we overthink it. And sometimes things are just easy. This is just easy. This person's going to be very easy to spot. And I feel like more so their energy is going to be very easy to pick up on. But like I said, they're very, very honest, very to the point. Because I don't feel like they've always been that way. And like I said before, I'm not saying they haven't always been honest. I feel like they haven't always been open about how they feel. I feel like they always held back. But we got to look at things. I mean, too many people think about it, they regret something that didn't, somebody they didn't, somebody they felt something for and didn't pursue. They regret that. And I feel like sometimes we can't really look at it that way. I feel like if you're meant to, I always feel like if you're meant to meet someone, you meet them. If it was meant to happen, it'll happen. But sometimes life does get in the way. So that's that little bit that can be confusing. Sometimes we are with people and we think we're going to get something from them that we don't get. And then moving forward, we're holding the next person kind of accountable for that. It's something you need to always be very cautious of. Holding new people responsible for past people's actions. Because it'll end up hurting you in the long run. I mean, but like I said, with this person, I feel like their energy is going to be very, very hard to ignore. And like I said, very to the point, very honest. No games, no bullshit. When we meet our person, like this person, you got their attention. You drew them in. I was going to say draw them in. You drew them in, and they see what they want, and they're going after it. And like I said, you won't feel underappreciated with this person. You won't feel like you're doing all the work. I feel like it's not going to feel like work at all. This relationship reminds me of that old saying. If you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. If you're with the right person, it's not work. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.